All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to a brand new Talking and Grubbing live stream. How's everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? Hope all y'all doing good. I'm doing good. Swimming under these lights already. Today we got a real good matchup between the Clippers and the Bucks as they travel to the Brew City to take on the Bucks. We got Kawhi, PG-13, Giannis, Middleton, who should have been an all-star in my opinion, but unfortunately was snubbed. Hey, Miss Shalana, how you doing? I'm doing good. What's up, Max? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Like I said, we got a real good matchup here today. With the Clippers and the Bucks from Milwaukee. All right, the Clippers come into this game second in the West at 24-11. The Bucks are third in the East at 20-13. They're on a 4-game winning streak. The Clippers are trying to extend their winning streak. Well, trying to create a winning streak after they took care of the Grizzlies on the road Friday night. Michelin, you said I'm okay. That's good. Max, you said I'm okay. Milwaukee is a beautiful city, especially by the lakefront. I've been wanting to visit Milwaukee. I definitely want to go there sometime soon. I've heard good things about Milwaukee. I've never been to Milwaukee. I'm doing good, Miss Shalana. Thanks for asking. Oops. I almost dropped my fork. Posting my social media pages where y'all can find me. Max, you said, what do you have to eat? I'm going to get to that in a little bit, Max. Sitting up here hot. All right, this is game one of a NBA doubleheader that I'm doing today. First is the Clippers and the Bucks. Then at 8 o'clock, it'll be me, Kenny of Opinion But Facts, and all the crew coming to join me to do the Lake Warriors and Lakers. Oh, that's interesting, Miss Shalana. You said Milwaukee has a fest like Taste of Chicago. Oh, that's real interesting. Like I said, I do want to go to Milwaukee at some point. I hear it's a real nice city. I hear it's a nice city. All right. Now, you definitely got two of the top teams in the NBA. Well, two of the top 10 teams. Well, they are top 10 in the NBA, excuse me, as far as record. But definitely, whenever I can tune into the Clipper games, definitely been impressed by what the Clippers have been doing as of late. Paul George is playing better. Also, Ibaka, he's definitely paid some dividends for them. Maxie says some parts of Milwaukee are nice and some parts are not. Well, man, that's every city in America. Every city has their nice parts and not so nice parts. I don't care where you go. Can't nobody name one city that has all nice parts. If you can do that, I got a bridge and a few empty lots to sell you. Just like, hey, Chicago, they have their nice parts and they have their not so nice parts. And this is somebody who enjoys going to Chicago saying this. Because I've been to a couple of those not so nice parts of Chicago. But I definitely want to get to excuse me, visit Milwaukee eventually. I've definitely heard nice things about it. Michelin, you asked me, you have family or friends in Chicago? I have an aunt and uncle in Chicago. What's up, Axie? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. But for the Clippers, I definitely hope that the success they're having in this regular season can translate into the playoffs. As we all saw last year, they ended up losing a 3-1 lead to Denver, and the Nuggets end up basically blitzing the Clippers 3 straight to advance to the Western Conference Finals. Also, it's been well documented the Bucks have had their share of playoff failures. Couple of years, 2 years ago, they were leading the Toronto Raptors 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Raptors came back and won 4 in a row, went on to the NBA Finals, ended up winning the NBA championship last year. They had the best record in the NBA, ended up getting swept by the 5th seeded Miami Heat, and they ended up going to the NBA Finals. So I'm definitely curious to see which one of these teams can finally break through in the postseason. Matter of fact, I want to know who has a better chance of breaking through in the postseason and, getting that stench of playoff failures off of them. The Clippers or the Bucks? I want to know your thoughts in the chat. Mission Lane said, I would like to visit Cleveland. I was told it was a very nice city. It's a nice city. It has its issues. Now, I'll admit, Mission Lane, it doesn't have the skyline Chicago has. But it has its nice parts and not so nice parts. The downtown's pretty solid. Actually, you said who you think will win. Are you talking about today's game? All right, y'all. Yesterday I was at the store and I was a big fan of Chef Boyardee's ravioli when I was a kid. It's been a while since I had some, so I decided to get some and grub on it here today. Matter of fact, let me put this down for a minute. A lot of people don't know that Chef Boyardee got his start. He got his start here in Cleveland. As far as being a chef, I mean, he wasn't born here, but just saying that's where he had his career started. Where he got started in his career, excuse me. What's up, OG? How you doing, man? Said childhood favorites, memories. How's it going? Yeah, that is interesting about Chef Boyardee. I didn't know that. I didn't know that either until I got a little bit older. OG said all good. That's good to hear. Now, if you would like to donate to the channel, there's 3 ways of doing it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can donate via Super Chat while I'm live here today, or Cash App or PayPal. Here's the Cash App cash tag, $ talking and grubbing. There's the PayPal email, talkingandgrubbing@gmail.com. Greatly appreciate to all those who have donated to me in the past. Your donations definitely help me keep this channel going. Miss Shalane OG, how are you? Actually, I still want to know, are you talking about today's game or, the NBA championship this year? Please elaborate. Okay, OG and Miss Shalane, I'm good. Thanks yourself. Miss Shalane, I'm okay. Miss Shalane, you said I think the Bucks have a good chance of making it to the. No. They're gonna make the playoffs, Miss Shalane. But the Clippers and the Bucks the last few years have had playoff failures. I'm asking which team has a better chance of getting over those playoff failures and finally moving on, moving on deeper into the playoffs, like say conference finals or even NBA finals. That's what I mean. I might have worded it wrong. Thanks for the super chat, OG. Greatly appreciated. That's why I mean the Bucks have been, Miss Shalane, the Bucks have been in the playoffs the last few years. What the? Sorry about that. That was a little internet issue. Miss Shalane, you said okay. You feel the Bucks have a better chance of finally getting over those playoff failures and breaking through. Okay. OG said Milwaukee will put the Clips in the book. Oh, OG said I ain't right, but I ain't wrong either. uh. right, we getting slowly but surely closer to tip off. All right. Also, excuse me. My opinion, the key factors in this game today for the Clippers, they definitely got to find a way to contain Giannis. Also, Middleton, too, because Middleton has definitely been balling. He's averaging over 20 points per game. I think he's definitely being slept on. Also, the Clippers bench has to step up, as well as the bigs, especially Ibaka, who's been pretty nice for him. On the flip side, for the Bucks, they definitely got to find a way to contain not only Kawhi, but Paul George, who's just, well, both of them have been lighting it up from the 3-point line as of late. Also, the bench of the Bucks has to keep up with the Clippers bench because, hey, we all know who's on that Clippers bench. 2-time Sixth Man of the Year, Lou Williams. He could definitely come off the bench and light it up instantly. Definitely got to find a way to deal with Patrick Beverly, who's one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA, who's an irritant. I mean, come on. You can get on KD's nerves. You definitely doing something. Also, Reggie Jackson, he's a pretty solid veteran point guard that can go off at any moment. So definitely can't take him lightly. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Shalana. Greatly appreciated. Y'all always, you and OG, y'all definitely always support this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, sometime next month, I will be launching memberships. So on YouTube, let me explain to you what a YouTube membership is. It's basically a VIP subscription, meaning that you'll get access to content that's normally not uploaded on YouTube, and also you'll get a chance to get the first sneak peek at any new video I post before it hits YouTube, as well as other content. Definitely gonna be making that announcement soon. Bitch, Chalet, you said hooray. Still getting some things together. All right, this game is slowly but surely gonna get underway soon in a few minutes. So I want to know who you got winning this game today. The Clippers, or the Bucks? As the Bucks drive for 5 today, while the Clippers try to create a new winning streak. Kawhi's on pace to become the first Clipper with 25 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game. That's it. That's a pretty interesting tidbit right there. Okay, Miss Shalane, you got the Bucks. Max, you got the Bucks. Okay. Okay, so the Bucks are letting fans into the games now. Okay, the Greek Freak is, dancing along the layup line. He thinks it's the Soul Train line, but that's another discussion for another day. Okay, got Mark Jones and Doris Burke on the call. I definitely like Doris Burke. I think Doris Burke is underrated. I don't think she gets the props that she deserves on her basketball knowledge. I definitely would love to talk basketball with her. Wow. Giannis has averaged 30.7 points per game in the last 3 games, leading the NBA. Okay, Jrue Holiday, he's coming back after testing positive for COVID. He's not in the starting lineup, but he'll come off the bench. For the Los Angeles Clippers, who will face Holiday today. Second place in the Western Conference, and under their flameout last year in the playoffs. Every game up until then, the playoffs this year, will feel like a referendum on the chemistry between Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, but they're deep and they're talented, and I like their pieces, because if you begin with the 4th highest scoring tandem in the league, I could make the case they might be the 4th highest scoring tandem. But both sides, when you look at the other ways they contribute to winning, rebounding, playmaking for their teammates, and then the defense they provide. And as much as Giannis is in search of the ultimate prize, here's a man very comfortable in the spotlight, 2-time NBA champion with 2 different organizations and 2 finals MVP. And for Paul George, a lot of noise from his opponents this year about his underperformance in the bubble and the playoffs in Orlando. I could make the case he's playing his best basketball, shooting lights out from deep, leads the league in points off turnovers. He's giving it to you on both ends of the floor. And George remembers getting shut up, OG. OG, you said talking me and wants Bert to tuck him in and tell him a bedtime and basketball story. Shut up, fool. Shut up, OG, man. You ain't OG. You ain't right. You ain't right, man. All right, so within the next 5 to 10 minutes, this game will be underway, and I'm definitely excited to see what's going to unfold. OG said much love. I'm joking. I know you. I know you are OG, but I do think Doris Burke doesn't get the prop she deserves. But man, I'm just excited for this game to tip off. We're gonna have a great game. I feel it. I feel it's gonna be a great game. Very competitive. You know, you got two of the top 10 teams in the NBA facing off. You know, the All-Star break is slowly approaching. So both teams want to go into the All-Star break on a good note. You know, the Clippers, they've been pretty good on the road. As they post a 12-5 record, while the Bucks, they have a pretty good home record at 13-6. So something's got to give here today. So I think the way that Kawhi and PG been playing, I think the Clips are definitely going to find a way to get a win here on the road. So I'm going with the Clippers. Okay, that's a car commercial. All right, and also you can buy official Talking and Grubbing merch at teespring.com. There's the link. Let me show y'all the website here. All right, so I'm selling t-shirts like this one, face mask, as y'all can see, coffee mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, socks. And for the ladies, I just created a line of women's flowy tees, so that way you know y'all can have a little bit more comfort when you're wearing your shirts. So you can definitely buy some official Talking and Grubbing merch right now at teespring.com. Also, I'm offering some pretty good discounts till early 2022. I'm offering 50% off. Just type in the promo code FRIEND. Throughout 2021, I'm offering 25% off. Type in the promo code TNG21, and I'm always offering free shipping. Just type in the code promo code, Teespring. And I definitely appreciate y'all support on those who, brought the Talking and Grubbing merch. Michelin said, good. When did you get the coffee mugs? Actually, I've been had the coffee mugs on there, Michelina. They've been on there. Just got added a few months ago, but the Talking and Grubbing one's been on there. All right, here are the starting lineups for the Clippers. We've got Pat Beverly, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Nicholas Batum, and Serge Ibaka. And for the home team Bucks, we got DiVincenzo starting at point guard, DJ Augustine at shooting guard, Brook Lopez at center, Giannis at power forward, Chris Middleton at small forward. No, excuse me. Giannis at small forward, Chris Middleton at power forward. Lopez Ibaka at the jump circle. Ball's tipped, throwing up. All right, and the Clippers start with the ball. Going from right to left. They give it to Paul George. Into Ibaka. Ibaka with the jumper. Can't get it to go. Giannis with the rebound. Gives it to Middleton. Gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gives it to Augustine. Back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Ibaka with the board. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Ibaka. Gives it to PG. PG puts up the three. Knocks it down. So the Clippers get on the board first. 3-0. Augustine brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Middleton. Gives it to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Out to Lopez. Lopez going to try the three. Knocks it down. Tied at 3 apiece. Mr. Lay, you say I must have overlooked it. Looked at you talking about the coffee mugs. All right, so the Clippers turn it over. Bucks get the ball back. Augustine gets the ball to Giannis. Giannis gets it into Middleton. Middleton gets it to Giannis. Giannis kicks it out to Lopez. He's going to try a three. Can't get it to go. Wow, Giannis gets the offensive rebound. Try to get it to DiVincenzo. Went over his head, and the Clippers get it back. Paul George with the ball. Gives it to Jackson. Ibaka puts up the three. Knocks it down. Serge Ibaka from downtown. 6-3 Clippers. Augustine with the ball. Gets it into Middleton. Middleton. Turnaround jumper. Gets it to go. Nice move by Middleton. 6'5" Clippers. Out to Kawhi. Kawhi can't get the 3 ball to go. Lopez tried to back tap it, but it ends up in the hands of the Clippers. Jackson gets all the way inside, but Lopez was there to wall him off. Gets it to Paul George. Jackson couldn't get the shot to go as the shot clock was expiring. Here come the Bucks. Lopez gets it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets all the way inside, blocked by Ibaka. Giannis got it back, but couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound Clippers. Jackson stops on a dime, tries a 3, won't go. Middleton secures the rebound, gives it to the Greek Freak. Greek Freak in the post. He gets fouled by PG. What do you mean start now? Giannis with the ball. Gets inside. Pretty move to the basket. 7-6. Milwaukee. PG-13 with the ball. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi looking to see what he's going to do with it. Gives it to Batum. Back to Kawhi. Kawhi's going to try a 3. Knocks it down. Kawhi from downtown. 9-7. Clippers back on top. Augustine with the ball. Gets it into Giannis. Giannis double team. Giannis kicks it out to Middleton. Middleton knocks down the 3. 10-9. Bucks back on top. Clippers take a timeout. Okay, nice back and forth game we got here to start. Here in the early going, both teams are going at it as you thought they would. But I do think the Bucks need some more spacing on the floor. All right. Also, had to check something. Also, definitely want to see more guard play from the Bucks. DiVincenzo and Augustine. Definitely want to see them get involved a little more in the offense. Because Augustine, he's too good. He's definitely too good of a guard to be held down offensively. All right, so here come the Clippers. Beverly tries a three, can't get it to go. I've been saying Reggie Jackson. I meant to say Beverly, my mistake. The Bucks try to get a three on the other end, but it goes out of bounds, so the Bucks get it back. PG-13 brings the ball up, gets inside, gets the little teardrop to go. 11-10, Clippers. Giannis brings the ball up the court. Giannis is going to try a long three, can't get it to go. PG-13 with the rebound. Gets it out to Ibaka, almost went over the backcourt, but he regains it. Ibaka gets it to Beverly. Beverly makes a move inside on Lopez, gets it out to PG. PG can't knock down the three. Bucks with the rebound. Sorry about that. My nose was running. And the alley-oop to Giannis gets the throw down. 12-11. Bucks back on top. Ibaka's going to try a three. Can't get it to go. Middleton with the rebound. Gets it to Augustine. Gets it to Giannis. Giannis kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez tries a three, and it's good. Brook Lopez from downtown. 15-11. Bucks by 4 here in the midpoint of the first quarter. Clippers back on offense. Kawhi gets all the way inside. Gets the layup to go. 15-13 Bucks. Augustine brings the ball up the court. Makes a move inside. Kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez, he's trapped. Oh, man. Stolen by Ibaka. As Kawhi and Ibaka had the double team on him. All right, Middleton sits down. PG with the ball. Step back jumper, can't get it to go. Giannis with the board. Kicks it out to Holiday. Holiday can't get the three to go. Ibaka with the rebound. Gets it to Beverly. He can't get the jumper to go. Rebound Bucks. That's DiVincenzo. They kick it out to DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Giannis gets the offensive board. Gets it to Augustine. Augustine can't knock down the three. Kawhi tracks down the board. Gets it to PG. PG gets it inside to Kawhi, ball goes out of bounds. The Clippers will keep it with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Okay, Zubac checks in for the Clippers. So does Portis Jr. Okay, ball is inbounded to Kawhi. Kawhi stops on a dime, knocks down the jumper. We're tied at 15 apiece. Mike Budenholzer calls timeout as he's seen enough. All right, good people. I got to step away for a minute. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. The Clippers have regained a 16-15 lead. Well, no, wait a minute. They're at the free throw line. My mistake. Giannis and PG both sit down. Kawhi's at the line. He knocks down both free throws. 17-15 Clippers with 3:33 left to go here in the first quarter. All right, Henderson gets fouled on the layup attempt, and he'll step to the line and shoot two. Lou Williams is in for the Clippers. Henderson knocks. All right, Forbes knocks down both free throws. We're tied at 17 apiece. It wasn't my bad. I said Henderson, but it's Forbes. Kawhi gets it to Man. Gives it to Williams. Wow. The Clippers knock down the jumper. They go back on top. 19-17. That was Williams with the jumper. And now the Bucks come back with a three ball of their own. They lead 20-19. Nice move by Holiday inside. Gets the layup to go. 22-19 Bucks. 2:13 left to go here in the first. Zubac gets it to Kawhi. Back to Zubac. No, I meant to Jackson. Williams. Williams gets the mid-range to go. 22-21. Clippers back within one. Holiday with the ball. And Coddington knocks down the three. 25-21 Bucks. As the Bucks have a 4-point lead here with 1:41 left to go here in the first. They get it into Kawhi. Kawhi makes a move. Williams gets it back to Kawhi. Kawhi can't knock it down. But the Clippers end up with the offensive board. Gets it to Williams. Williams gets stripped as he went inside. Bucks on the fast break. Nice floater by Holiday. 27-21. Bucks. Bucks leading by 6 here late in the first quarter as we have 1:03 left to go here. Excuse me, that's Portis. My mistake. Clippers can't get the three to go. They try to get the offensive board, but it goes out of bounds, and the Bucks get it back. All right. Portis in the post. Gives it back to Forbes. Forbes gives it back to Portis. Portis turns around. The turnaround jumper rattles in and out. Here come the Clippers. Williams with the ball. He has Forbes on him. Zubac with the screen. Gives it to Man. Man gets it inside to. Gets it inside. The Clippers get the layup to go. 23-27 Bucks. That was Kennard that got the layup to go. Middleton can't get the fadeaway jumper to go at the baseline, and that'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks will lead 27-23 after one. Stanley, you said this guy got. Well, Stanley, why you tuning in to me, man? If I'm that bad, why are you tuning in to me? If I'm that bad. If you don't like me giving commentary or giving my reaction on the game, then hey, watch it on TV. It's no problem. Or you can watch it on or you can get the NBA League Pass. You can watch it on your cell phone. You can get a Fire Stick. I have no problem. And that goes for anybody who has a problem with me giving my commentary, my thoughts, my reactions on these games. Miss Lane, you said they are just trying to get attention. Yeah, I know. OG said haters are gonna hate. Talking media, do your thing. I know. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. I appreciate that all y'all enjoy the live streams. Whether y'all watch it here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. It's my phone. I had to restart my phone. All right, here we go on to the second quarter. Bucks with the ball, 4-point lead. Couldn't get the 3 ball to go. Here come the Clippers. Wow, Lou Williams all the way inside. PG all the way inside with the scoop layup, 27-25, Clippers. Middleton with the ball. Okay, DiVincenzo couldn't get the layup to go. Here come the Clippers. PG gets it to Man. Back to PG. PG makes a move inside. Kicks it out. Patterson. Patterson can't get the three ball to go. Giannis with the rebound. Gets it to Middleton. And an offense and a legal screen is called. Looked like it was on Greek Freak. So the Clippers will get the ball back. KPG 13 a little shaken up as he took a hit. That was more. That was Morris on the previous possession. My mistake. Clippers with the ball. Morris with it. Morris tries the jumper. Can't get it to go. Bucks with the rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Steps into a three. Can't get it to go. Paul George with the rebound. Gets it to Williams. Tried to get it to Morris, but it's deflected out of bounds, so the Clippers will keep it. Okay, the Clippers medical staff is tending to Paul George as he took a shot in the face a few moments ago. Woo! Man, Milton basically almost headbutted him in his nose. Boy. Paul George's nose is bleeding. Clippers ball. They get it into Williams. Williams gets inside, can't get it to go. But man gets the putback. We're tied at 27 apiece. Bucks with the ball. DiVincenzo gives it to Middleton. Middleton tried to get the alley-oop to the Greek Freak, but it's broken up. Here come the Clippers. Wow. And the Clippers get an alley-oop on the other end to Terrence Mann. Lou Williams to Man. And the Clippers lead 29-27. The Bucks call timeout. Wow. The Clippers couldn't get the Bucks couldn't get the alley-oop on one end, but the Clippers get it on the other end. They lead by 2. Right, we got a back and forth game here so far, everybody. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this game so far? I want to see your thoughts in the chat. Okay, ABC got the scoreboard, got the quarter wrong. It's second quarter, not first. All right, Bucks with the ball. Giannis gets inside, gets fouled. He'll step to the line and shoot two. And congratulations to Renee Montgomery. She's the first former player to become the first former player to become an owner and executive, as she co-owns the Atlanta Dream. Shout out to her. Giannis is at the line for two. Shout out to the sister. As Giannis, no, excuse me, Giannis was on. It was a 3-point play. Giannis couldn't complete the 3-point play. We stay tied at 29 apiece. Williams brings the ball up the court. PG sets the screen, gives it to PG. Zubac with the screen. PG gets in the paint. Nice move. Gets the layup to go off the glass. 31-29, excuse me. Clippers back on top. Middleton tried to draw the foul, couldn't get it to go. The rebound falls into the hands of Giannis. Giannis tries to make a move inside. Gives it to Portis. Portis couldn't get the layup to go in traffic. Clippers with the rebound. PG with the ball. PG gives it to Williams. All right, so Williams couldn't get the three to go. Giannis with the rebound, head of steam. Gets it into DiVincenzo, gets the layup to go. We're tied at 31 apiece. Nice move to the basket there by DiVincenzo. They get it out to Paul George. Paul George knocks down the three. 34-31 Clippers. Giannis misses the layup. DiVincenzo gets the putback to go. 34-33, 1-point game. PG-13 brings the ball up the court. Gives it into Zubac. And Portis holds on to Zubac. They're going to have a jump ball. That was a nice bounce pass by Giannis to DiVincenzo. All right, so Portis and Zubac are going to jump it up. If the Clippers win, they have 14 seconds on the shot clock. All right, the Bucks win the tip. Giannis with the ball. Wow, Giannis gets all the way inside and throws it down. 35-34. Bucks back on top. Giannis showing ultimate disrespect to Zubac. as the Bucks get called for a foul on the other end. Right, Holiday's back in for the Bucks as Middleton's going to take a breather. Clippers with the ball. PG-13 can't get the three ball to go. Rebound Bucks. Giannis gets into a three, knocks it down. 38-34, Bucks by 4. PG-13 with the ball. Get it to Beverly, back to PG-13. Ball gets stolen by the Bucks. Augustine brings the ball up the court. Gets it to Lopez. Lopez gets it out to Augustine. Gets it to Giannis. Back to Augustine. Okay, the ball's deflected out of bounds. Bucks will keep it with 1.1 on the shot clock. All right, they got to hurry up, get a quick shot off. All right, the Bucks couldn't get the shot off in time. 24-second violation, so the Clippers get the ball back. All right, Clippers with the ball. PG gets it to Zubac. And Zubac gets called for the offensive foul as looks like it was Giannis that drew the charge. Let's see here again. No, it was Augustine that drew the charge. Wow, Zubac has a career high of 68% from the field. That's interesting. Augustine brings the ball up the court, gives it to Holiday, gives it to DiVincenzo, gives it back to Augustine, back to Holiday. Holiday gets it into DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets the layup to go. 40-34, Bucks by 6. George with the ball. Gets it into Kawhi as he's back on the floor for the Clippers. Back to George. Into Ibaka. He's back into the game. So it's the whole starting lineup for the Clippers as Batum misses the three ball. Rebound Giannis. Gets it to Augustine. Cross court. Knocks down the three. 43-34. Bucks' largest lead of the day. 9 points. Clippers call timeout. Miss Chalet, you said good game so far. Like you said, a back and forth game. Congrats. Teflon, you said, yo, bro, you would get so many more views and comments and support if you simply stream the actual game. Well, Teflon, let me tell you something. There's something called copyright laws, and I just don't stream on Facebook. I also stream on YouTube, and YouTube definitely is very strict about you showing copyrighted material. So that's why I can't do that. I cannot show the actual game. due to copyright reasons. You know, especially on YouTube. If I do that, then I could lose my channel. So that's why you get my commentary. That's why you get me giving my commentary. And also, people can definitely watch the game on TV, Fire Stick, NBA League Pass. And also, Teflon, Facebook is definitely strict about you showing copyright materials too. Sweating under these lights. All right, Giannis with a double-double in the first half. 11 points, 11 rebounds. And he also has 4 assists. Clippers with the ball, trailing by 9. Batum gets it into Kawhi. Bucks are on a 12-0 run. Kawhi stops that with a jumper. It is 43-36. Bucks. Giannis with the ball. Gets it into Lopez. And Lopez throws it down. 45-36. Bucks. Beverly gets it into Batum. Batum gets it to Ibaka. Ibaka gets it to PG. PG with a jumper at the top of the key. Hits it. 45-38. Bucks. Giannis brings the ball up the court. He's going to step into a 3. Oh, rattles in and out. Kawhi with the rebound. Brings the ball up the court. Gets it to Batum. Batum gets it out to Ibaka. Ibaka can't get the 3 ball to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Gets it to Giannis. Giannis with Batum on him. Giannis tried to get it to Lopez, loses the handle. Here come the Clippers. Batum gets it to Kawhi, kicks it out to Beverly. He's going to try a 3, can't get it to go. Kawhi gets the offensive board. Kawhi steps into a 3, rattles in. 45-41. Clippers back within 4. Augustine brings the ball up the court. As Kawhi has 14 here in the early going. Gets it to Holiday. Lopez can't get the jumper to go. Rebound Beverly. Gets it to PG-13. George can't get the 3 to go. Rebound DiVincenzo. Gives it to Giannis. Gives it to Augustine. Augustine gives it to Holiday. Croninton, my mistake. I said DiVincenzo, but Croninton gets inside, gets clothesline, damn near gets clothesline. He has to step to the line. He steps to the line for 2 free throws. What's up, Bruce? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Oh, thank you, OG. I appreciate that. Max, you said QC, don't worry about it. You have loyal supporters. I greatly appreciate that. Thanks, man. All right, so Cryington knocks down both free. Well, splits a pair. No, excuse me, knocks down both free throws, 47-41. Bucks with 2:58 here to go in the first half. Kawhi with the ball. Gets it to Ibaka. Ibaka can't get the 3 ball to go. Rebound Cryington. Gets it to Augustine. Augustine gets inside. Tried to get the jumper at the top of the key. Couldn't get it to go. Clippers with the rebound. Batum gets it to Beverly. Back to Batum. Beverly's going to try a 3. Can't get it to go. Augustine gets the long rebound. As the Clippers are 0 for 4. Well, Batum is 0 for 4 from deep. Nice move by Cryington to the baseline. Gets the layup to go. 49-41. Bucks up 8. All right, the Clippers knocked down a 3. That's Batum, 49-44. Augustine gets inside, but he is tied up by Reggie Jackson, so it's going to be a jump ball between Jackson and Augustine. That was a nice move by Cryington for that baseline layup. I'm going to get back to y'all comments in a couple of minutes. All right. Ball is batted around. The Clippers win the tip. Beverly brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi with the step back. Can't get it to go. Middleton with the rebound. Gets the bounce pass to Portis. Portis lays it up and in. 51-44. Bucks with 1:26 left to go here in the second quarter. Here come the Clippers. Beverly with it. Gives it to Kawhi. Gives it to Jackson. Gives it to Beverly. Beverly goes inside. Couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound Bucks. I mean, no, he does get the layup to go. My mistake. 51-46 as it rolls in. Wow. Bad pass by the Bucks. Kawhi with the steal. Kawhi gets it to Jackson. Bucks almost had the steal. Ibaka can't get the layup to go. I mean, get the floater to go. Bucks with the board. DiVincenzo with it. Cryington gives it to Middleton. Beverly deflects it out of bounds, so the Bucks will keep it with 10 on the shot clock. Wow. They get it inside to Portis. Strip but foul. So Beverly gets called for the foul. He doesn't like it. He definitely lets the ref know that he doesn't agree with the call. If Beverly is not careful, he's going to mess around and get himself a tech. Unless Ty Lue's going to challenge the call. Looks like no challenge has been thrown out. Porter's at the line, knocks down the first. Beverly has to sit down. Williams comes back in for the Clippers. Portis knocks down the second, 53-46. Bucks with 29 seconds left here in the first half. Kawhi with the ball. Makes his move. Gets the jumper to go in with the soft touch. 53-48 Bucks. 9 seconds left here in the first half. Middleton with the ball. Middleton can't get the step back jumper to go. Clippers got the rebound, but they couldn't get the shot off in time before the first half ended. But for the most part, it's definitely been all Bucks as they lead by 5 here at halftime. Okay, let me get back to some of your comments. Bruce, you said, QC, did you see how the press seems down on LeBron now for AD is out? A little bit. You also said, QC, I feel like they could contend. You also said, does you know, and QC does know, and that is 100. Thank you, Bruce. You also said QC announces the games better than anybody and has all the facts and opinions right on 100. I greatly appreciate that, y'all. QC, then a soccer player in Europe tells LeBron not to talk about injustice. Yeah, I saw that. I've been meaning to do it. I'm gonna do a video on that. It's either gonna be posted tonight or sometime tomorrow. I definitely got something to say about that. That soccer player needs to worry about stuff going on in his own country. Also, Bruce, you said, QC, I feel like LeBron represents me. I always feel I agree with LeBron. Okay. Some people do, some people don't. But yeah, that soccer player definitely was out of pocket for telling LeBron not to talk about politics and injustice. Like, okay, y'all tell LeBron not to talk about social issues or politics, but y'all the same ones didn't have a problem with Tom Brady having a MAGA hat in his locker. So come on. If we gonna say that about LeBron, then no athletes should be involved in politics. Bruce, you said, QC, we got to speak up against the injustice and support us and LeBron and all humanity. But yeah, if LeBron wants to talk about politics and injustice, that's his right. For the athletes who don't want to do that, that's their right. Michelin, you said, QC, you're entertaining. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But the one thing that just gets me with that, okay, you saying certain athletes can't talk about certain things, but other athletes can talk about certain things. But let's just be real. You just saying you don't want them talking about politics you don't agree with. Bruce, you said, QC, I feel you are right, but QC, I am glad LeBron's is not going to lay down, be quiet about it. Yeah. OG said, talking media, you know how I feel about Brady. You trying to raise my blood pressure? No, OG, I'm not trying to raise your blood pressure. I'm just calling out hypocrisy here. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. You know, it's like they tell LeBron to shut up and dribble and not to talk about politics because he's not he's not studied and he doesn't know the world, but nobody jumps on Brady for having a damn MAGA hat in his locker. It's like they just assume that he knows about the world. He's informed him on politics. And that's not right. That's just straight up hypocrisy. Bruce, you said QC, I feel you are right, but oh, said, but I'm glad LeBron's not going to be quiet about it. Miss Shalane, double standard. Exactly. That's my point. It is a huge double standard. You know, how you gonna tell one athlete he can't talk about what he wants to talk about, but other athletes can talk about whatever they want? Bruce, you said QC, I got no problem with Tom Brady anymore, but they want LeBron to be quiet before he's black. Definitely. Excuse me. OG, you said exactly, talking media. What's up, Intelligent Psycho? How you doing? Thanks for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. You said, what's up, QC? Someone says some punk old nonsense about LeBron. Westbrook voice. What a shocker. Bruce, you said, I feel like it is the double standard of racism. They want to keep us down. That's definitely, oh, that's a big part of it. But also, these people who are so critical of, LeBron speaking out, they really can't explain why they're so against him speaking out, or why he shouldn't be in politics. And also, when they say, "Oh, it shouldn't be during the game, he should do it after the game," it comes off it comes off pretty condescending, disingenuous, insensitive, and borderline racist. Miss Shalane, Intelligent Cycle, hello, how are you? Because, like I said, the same people who tell LeBron, he shouldn't talk about politics are the same people who don't tell folks like Brady or Drew Brees that they can't speak on politics. So if it was being applied across the board, then I would support it more. But it's not. Bruce, you said, QC, I feel all athletes should be speaking out. LeBron knows his facts. Intelligent Cycle, you said the first half is Clippers move the ball well. They're insufficient on that front. Hopefully, after the All-Star break, they have the identity. I agree, Intelligent Cycle. Also, the Clippers have missed a lot of three-pointers. That's been another thing. They've missed a lot of three-pointers. Bruce, you said QC, you said it perfect to my ears. All right, I got to step away for a moment. Once again, good people, I'll be right back, so don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. Sorry about that. Now for the Clippers, it's definitely been Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, but they got to start hitting more 3-pointers. For the Bucks, they definitely got to keep the turnovers down as the Bucks start with the ball in the third quarter. They get it into Giannis on the post. He's double teamed. Gets it into Lopez. Lopez misses the layup. Clippers with the rebound. Had to give me some water. Batum gets it to Ibaka. Ibaka gets it into Kawhi. Middleton all over him. Gets it out to Beverly. Beverly can't knock down the three. Giannis gets the rebound. Nice spin around by Giannis. Gets the layup to go. 55-48 Bucks. Clippers with the ball. Beverly gets it into Batum. Kawhi gets it into Batum. Batum can't get the layup to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. He gets it to Giannis. Giannis is going to try a three. Can't get it to go. Ibaka with the rebound. Gets it to PG. Gets it into Beverly. No, excuse me, Kawhi. Gets it into Batum. Batum gets the turnaround jumper to go. 55-50 Bucks. Giannis brings the ball up the court. Gets it into Augustine. Augustine gets it to Lopez. Lopez tries a three, can't get it to go. Batum with the rebound. Gives it to PG. PG gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka back to Batum. Back to PG. PG gives it to Beverly. Beverly knocks down the three. 55-52. Clippers within three. No, 55-53. Excuse me. Clippers within two. Augustine with the ball. Gives it to Middleton. Middleton. Wow. Knocks down the three plus the foul. Now he has a chance to complete the 4-point play as the foul is called on PG. Middleton completes the 4-point play. Wow, 4-point swing. The Clippers are back. The Bucks are back up 6, 59-53. Clippers with the ball. They get into Batum. Gets it into PG. PG misses the layup right at the rim. Here come the Bucks. Giannis gets it to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Giannis with PG on him. Gets it into Lopez. Lopez can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled. He'll step to the line for two. Lopez knocks down the first. Lopez knocks down the second, 61-53. Bucks up 8. Beverly brings the ball up the court. Gives it to PG. PG gives it to Batum. Back to PG. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi makes his move inside, gets the layup, gets the floater to go. 63-55 Bucks. DiVincenzo with it. He steps into a three. Can't get it to go. Ibaka gets the rebound. Gives it to PG. PG gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka gives it to Kawhi. Wow. Kawhi tried to go for the layup. It gets broken up. The Bucks come up with it. Middleton gives it to Lopez. Lopez gets it inside to the Greek Freak. Ibaka on him. Wow. Giannis gets around, does the spin cycle on Ibaka and throws it down. 63-55 Bucks. The Clippers call timeout. As Giannis put Ibaka on the wrench cycle, on the spin snipe. Excuse me, y'all. As Giannis put Ibaka on the spin cycle and rinsed him out. Y'all gotta excuse me for that little flub. What's up, Kenny? How you doing? This is definitely a good game. Bruce, you said welcome back. Said QC, I read about Wilt Chamberlain as he scored 100 in a game. Yes, he did. He also said QC, could you see anyone doing that again? I mean, getting 100 in a game? No. That'd be very hard to get 100 points in a game. That would be very hard to do in today's NBA. Because you do have some better defensive players now. You also said QC, Bruce, you also said QC. I feel Michael was the only one that Mike could do it. Tell the cycle at Miss Shalana, I'm good on this Sunday afternoon. QC, Bruce, you said QC maybe or Dr. J could do it, but nobody anymore, not even Kobe, if he was alive and young again. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a long time before anybody scores, well, any individual player, scores 80 or 100 points once again. OG talking to Kenny. What up, Kenny? Intelligent Cycle, you said Bucks have a chance to go far in the Eastern Conference if they stay on this pace. Giannis put Ibaka on ice skates, definitely. Sure did. He put Ibaka on in the spin cycle and rinsed him out. Tell the cycle says, "What's good, Kenny?" Kenny, you said Kobe could have did it in this era. I disagree, Kenny. I disagree. Like I said, it's a lot more harder to do now. Well, it's a lot more harder to do now. It was a lot easier to do it in Wilt's time because the defenders weren't as good, and also they weren't as athletic back then. Bruce, you said QC, I feel those police should be arrested. QC, I feel defense is better today. Oh yeah, the police are definitely involved in some Corrupt stuff, definitely. And they're harming unarmed citizens, definitely. All right, Clippers with the ball. Batum gets it into Paul George. George can't get the layup to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez gets it into Milton. Milton gets the and one. Gets the and one. He has a chance to complete the 3-point play as the Bucks go up 10. Nice move to the basket by Milton. It's a shame, man. I really hope Milton gets on the All-Star team. I know the fans really weren't gonna vote for him, but I certainly hope the coaches definitely vote for this man. He deserves it. I mean, he's putting up 20 points per game. He's shooting a career high 44% from three. Middleton definitely deserves to be on the All-Star team. As he completes the 3-point play, the Bucks are up 11, 66-55. Here in the early going of the third, Kawhi gets it into PG. Ibaka's going to try a three, knocks it down. 66-58 Bucks. Wow, Giannis downhill throws it down. Giannis once again. 68-58 Bucks. As Giannis with 17 points and 12 rebounds. They get it into Batum. Batum gives it to PG-13. Back to Ibaka. Ibaka's going to try the jumper, knocks it down. 68-60 Bucks. Middleton with the ball. Gets it to Giannis. Giannis gets called for the offensive foul as wow, Giannis just split between two defenders, and Pat Beverly did not want to be a part of that poster. Man, he split Ibaka and Kawhi. All right, Giannis gets the steal, gets the layup to go. 70-60 Bucks. Clippers are playing sloppy here. PG gets it to Kawhi. Kawhi gets it to Ibaka. Back to Kawhi. Kawhi with this jumper. Can't get it to go. Man, that no way in the world Pat Beverly should have dived and got the rebound over 3 black jerseys. Pat Beverly once again with the rebound. Boy. And Ibaka hits the jumper from the free throw line. 70-62 Bucks. But if you're the Bucks, no way you let 6'1 Pat Beverly jump up and get an offensive rebound. And there's 3 of you right there at the rim. You got to box out. Augustine can't get the 3 ball to go from the corner. Ibaka with the rebound. Gives it to PG. No, excuse me. Yeah, PG, my mistake. Batum's going to try a 3. Knocks it down. 70-65. Clippers within 5. Bucks call timeout. Kenny says, what's up to everybody in the chat? Bruce, you said QC, the police gave them an out. I feel they get arrested. The police just gave them out. I feel they get arrested for such actions. True. Key, you said, there you go, disrespecting Kobe. There's no disrespect on Kobe, man. Come on. OG, you said Oscar Robinson. All right, I got to step away for a moment once again, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Good people. Let me get to y'all comments in a couple of minutes. Bucks with the ball. Wow. Forbes tried to get the 3 ball to go, but it gets blocked. Here come the Clippers. Lou Williams back in. Lou Williams tried to get it into Ibaka. Ball gets stolen. Here come the Bucks. Holiday turns it over. Man, this is just turnover central here in these last few minutes. This is turnover headquarters in these last few minutes by both teams. Ibaka gives it to PG. PG gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka's going to try another 3. Knocks it down. Serge Ibaka from downtown. 70-68. Clippers within 2. They give it to Holiday. Quarantine, gives it to Giannis. Giannis misses the dunk. Wow. Kawhi gets all the way inside. Can't get it to go. Gets his own miss. Can't get the putback, but he draws the foul. He's going to step to the line, and they have a chance to tie this game up for the Clippers. Wow. The Clippers were leading by as many as 11, the Bucks, were leading by as many as 11, and now the Clippers are on their own run here with a chance to tie this game. Who would have thunk that about a couple of minutes ago? Kawhi misses the first free throw. Kawhi splits the pair, 70-69. Bucks by 1. Jrue Holiday with the ball. Gives it to Giannis. Wow, Giannis falls. And Ibaka gets the ball out of his hands. PG comes up with it. Now the Clippers have a chance to take the lead. All right, they get it into Batum. Batum gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka gets the hook shot to go, and the Clippers take the lead, 71-70. Wow. Clippers are on an 11-0 run. Man. Bucks with the ball. Giannis with it. Can't get the jump hook to go. Batum with the rebound. Gives it to PG. PG kicks it out to Kawhi. Kawhi kicks it out to Ibaka. Ibaka can't get the 3 ball to go. Quarantine back taps it to Giannis. Holiday gets inside. Can't get the layup to go. Ibaka with the rebound. Man, the Bucks are just being out-hustled and outplayed right now in this third quarter. All right, PG gets it into Williams. And Williams gets the layup to go, 73-70. Clippers, wow, with 2:10 left to go here in the third. Giannis with the ball. Giannis going to try a 3, can't get it to go. But Portis gets the offensive board. As Forbes kills a 13-0 run by the Clippers with a 3 ball to tie the game up at 73 apiece. PG gets it to Ibaka. Ibaka thought about the 3, gets inside. As Williams can't get the 3 ball to go. No, excuse me. That's Kawhi. Clippers deflected out of bounds. Timeouts called as we are tied at 73 apiece. Let me get to y'all comments. Intelligent Cycle Will say this era is more athletic. Hybrid defenders can't stay in the paint for more than 3 seconds. Wouldn't say it's better. Okay. Michelin, you feel Bill Russell could have averaged 100 points? You said intelligent cycle. Okay, you was continuing your point. It's more definitely more spread out. I agree with that. Bruce, you said QC. I feel this is a good game. You also said QC. I remember when PG could heat up when he played for the Pacers. Definitely. It seems like ever since he left the Pacers, in some ways, Paul George's game ain't been the same since he left Indiana. I think, in my opinion, I thought the Pacers were the best fit for him. They were definitely the best fit for him. Wow, Kawhi with the throwdown. As we're tied at 75 apiece. Williams at the free throw line, knocks down the first. Williams knocks down the second. 78-75 Clippers. 31 seconds left to go here in the third. Middleton gets it into DiVincenzo. Quarantine can't get the three ball to go. That would have tied the game. Clippers with the rebound. Williams with the ball. As the Clippers are going to try to hold it for the final shot of the quarter. Williams is going to try a three. Knocks it down. Lou Williams from downtown. 81-75 Clippers by 6. With 3 seconds left to go. Middleton gets all the way inside, gets the layup to go, 81-77. And that's where we will be. In the beginning of the third quarter, it was all Bucks, but the Clippers came back with a run of their own. They lead by 4 after 3 heading into the fourth quarter. Bruce, you said I was thinking that too. You also said, I feel only Michael could get 100. QC, if he wanted to, he could get 105. I think he could have done it for he is number one offense and defense. I feel, but man, the defense back in that time was more aggressive. That's why I don't think Jordan would have could get 100. You also said, but QC, I feel Michael never even tried to get 100 for he could do it if he wanted. I feel. No, not with the defense that was being played back in that era. That was way more physical than what it is today. You also said, QC, I feel the Bucks gonna make a big run. They definitely need to, because in the mid to late part of the third quarter, the Bucks got out hustled, out muscled, and outplayed. Bruce, you said QC, that is a good point. The Pistons played their roughhouse. Definitely. Not just them, but also you had teams like the Knicks as well as the Pacers. OG, you said sloppy third for the Bucks or better defense for the Clippers. I say a little bit of both, OG. You know, the Clippers definitely picked up their defensive intensity, but the Bucks definitely shot themselves in the foot with turnovers and bad offensive possessions. Bruce, you said QC remember how Lambeer used to play. Oh yeah. Not just him, Mahorn too. And Rodman. Serge Ibaka, he had 12 big points in the third quarter. He came alive. He was 5 of 6 from the field, including a couple of big 3 balls. He's the main reason why the Clippers came back and have taken this lead here heading to the fourth. Also, later on tonight, make sure you join me at 8 o'clock. I'm going to have Kenny of Opinion But Facts and the rest of the crew live streaming with me for the Warriors and Lakers game, excuse me. Can't wait to see that jump off. LeBron, Steph, you know, the in-state rivalry, the Pacific Northwest Division rivalry. It's going to be fun. So stay tuned at 8 o'clock for that. Bruce, you said QC, I'm glad you reminded me for how I think I'm wrong. The D in the day was way too tough. Oh yeah. That deep, yeah. I'm surprised dudes did not go home on gurneys back then with the way defense was played back in the 80s and the 90s. I'm very surprised a lot of players did not go home on stretchers. All right, so fourth quarter, here we go. Bucks get a steal and get the throwdown, 81-79. Clippers by 2. All right, man, gets it into PG. That was DiVincenzo on the steal in the bucket. PG gets the jumper to go, 83-79. Clippers. Middleton does the pump fake, gets fouled. He'll step to the line for 2. And if you're Middleton, you cannot let Paul George get to that spot for that pull-up jumper. You cannot let him get to a spot like that. Oh man, Middleton misses the first free throw. Middleton splits a pair, 83-80, 3-point game. Middleton with 17 points. PG with the ball. They swing it around, get it to Morris, and Morris knocks down the 3, 86-80, Clippers. 6-point lead for the Clippers. Giannis gets inside. Kicks it out to Middleton. Middleton can't get the 3 ball to go. PG with the rebound. Pull-up jumper by PG is no good. Bucks with the rebound. DiVincenzo with it. He gets fouled as he was heading to the basket. Fouls on Williams. So the Bucks will keep it out of bounds. Will take it out of bounds with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Right, they get it into Giannis. Giannis can't get the jump hook to go. Clippers with the rebound. They get it to Morris. Morris is going to try another three. He can't get that one to go. Giannis with the rebound. Gets it to Lopez. Lopez back to Giannis. Giannis is going to try the three. Can't get it to go. Man with the rebound. Williams with the ball. No, PG with the ball. Excuse me. PG's going to try the three. Missed badly. But the Clippers get another board. Wow. Giannis couldn't get the opportunity. Couldn't secure the rebound. Paul George tried to get the three ball to go, but 24-second violation. So the Bucks will get it back. Middleton gets it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo knocks down the three. 86-83. Bucks within three. Williams with the ball. Gives it to PG. Back to Williams. Williams. Wow. Gets the teardrop inside. 88-83. Clippers. DiVincenzo with the ball. Gives it to Giannis. Wow, Giannis misses the layup at point blank range. Clippers with the board. Man misses the layup at point blank range. Portis can't secure the rebound. Goes out of bounds, so the Clippers will keep it. As Portis felt he was fouled. And Lopez, he should have definitely played better defense on Williams. Wow, Lou Williams gets the inbound and knocks down the jumper. 90-83, Clippers by 7. They get it into Giannis. Giannis gets the layup the road. 90-85, Clippers. Williams brings the ball up the court. Wow, Zubac misses a dunk. Clippers. Well, no, Giannis gets the block on Zubac. The Bucks come down the court, and Giannis gets fouled. Wow, that was a nice block by Giannis. Woo! That was a filthy block. As timeout is called, Clippers leading by 5. Bruce, you said QC, remember that riot at the Palace? Are you talking about between the Pacers and Pistons? Man, that was the most off the chain thing I had ever seen. Man, I had never seen anything like that before. The closest thing that could ever come to it was the 10-cent beer night for the Indians back in the 70s. But, there's only pictures of that. There's, no footage has ever been released. Bruce, you said that was from some Rough D and the fans got all into it. Yeah, that was the crazy part. Fans were getting on the court trying to fight with players. Players were having... That was just the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. The wrong person got beat up because if y'all don't know, the person who Meta World Ron Artest, aka Meta World Peace, ended up beating up was not the one who threw the beer on him. It was the guy next to him. And the guy who actually threw it, blamed that guy for throwing the beer. Bruce, you said QC, I would try to be back for LeBron and Steph. That's gonna be a battle. Yes, it is. You also said QC. I remember Reggie in the day with the Pacers. I feel Steph play like Reggie did back in the day. They're similar, definitely similar. But Steph has more speed than Reggie. That's the difference. He's a lot quicker than Reggie was. Bruce, you also said QC. I remember that beer night when they blew up some disco records and tore it all up. No, that was Disco Demolition in Chicago. I was talking about 10-cent beer night here in Cleveland back in the 70s. Yeah, that was at the Disco Demolition. That was at the old Comiskey Park. OG said Jermaine O'Neal leveled that big boy. Yeah, he did. He definitely leveled him. All right, Giannis. All right. Middleton gets the alley-oop to Giannis. Giannis throws it down. 90-87, three-point game. Here come the Clippers. All right, Marcus Morris with a big three-pointer. 93-87, Clippers. Bucks can't get the three on the other end. Clippers with the rebound. Wow, PG. All right, Middleton tried to draw the charge on PG 13, but gets called for the blocking foul instead. Morris can't get the three ball to go. Gets the rebound. Wow, Giannis couldn't get the three ball to go, but the Bucks get the offensive board. That's Corrington. Corrington tried to get it to Lopez. The ball is out of bounds. Lopez saying went off the Clippers. 6:51 here to go in this game. Stanley, man. Stanley, for one, Stanley wants you get a life, okay? You say he thinks he's a commentary. You think you a dog on Tech Wiz. So we're both even. Get a life, hater. All right. Zubac gets called for the blocking foul. Bruce, you said QC Steph is much quicker, and I feel maybe the quickest to ever to play. Excuse me. And somebody on Facebook said, and that leave us. Watch the game. Right. Stanley, if you don't like what I'm doing, why do you keep on watching me, man? I really want to know. This inquiry mind wants to know. All right, Giannis knocks down the three. Back to a three-point game once again, 93-90. Williams with the ball. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi gets it to Williams. Williams kicks it out to Morris. Morris can't get the three to go. Oh, wow. Beverly gets the rebound. Offensive board. Kawhi gets it to Williams. No way in the world you should have little Patrick Beverly rebounding, like getting out, out hustling you on the rebound. As Williams misses the three, Brook Lopez with the board. Augustine gets it to Giannis. Ibaka gets barreled by Giannis as he gets called for the blocking foul. So Giannis will step to the line for some big free throws as the Bucks are in the bonus. Oh, wow. Giannis misses the first. Bruce, you said, and getting off the shot. That's true. Bruce, you said QC, he's just feeling low about himself, I feel. Michelin, you said he is trying to get attention. He needs to get a life. As Giannis splits the pair, 93-91. Bucks within two. Williams brings the ball up. We got 5:30 left to go here in this game. Gets it to Ibaka. Ibaka gets it into Kawhi. Kicks it out to Morris. Gets it to Williams. Williams misses it. Ibaka doesn't get the layup, but there's a loose ball foul on Lopez. So the Bucks will keep it. The Clippers will keep it with 14 on the shot clock. They get it into Ibaka. To Kawhi. Wow, Kawhi gets the turnaround jumper to go. 95-91 Clippers. Big shot by Kawhi. Giannis gets the scoop layup to go off the glass. 95-93 Clippers by 2. Bucks got to get some defensive stops here. Pat Beverly gets it to Ibaka, back to Beverly, into Kawhi. And Morris knocks down the 3, 98-93. Morris has hit some clutch shots here in this fourth quarter. Augustine with the ball. Augustine's going to try a 3. He knocks it down, 98-96. 2-point game with 4:18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Williams brings the ball up. They get it into Kawhi. Kawhi in the post. Kawhi knocks down the jumper. 196 Clippers. Bucks call timeout with 4:01 left to go. 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. As the Clippers lead by 4. All right, good people. I got to step away for a moment once again. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. Bucks with the ball. Giannis gives it to Middleton. Wow, DiVincenzo couldn't get the layup to go, but there's a loose ball foul on the Clippers. So DiVincenzo steps to the line for 2 key free throws. Wow, DiVincenzo misses the free throw. That's what's definitely hurt the Bucks here in this fourth quarter. Missing free throws. Cryington comes in for the Bucks. Oh, wow, DiVincenzo misses both. Big missed free throws by DiVincenzo. Stays 196 Clippers. PG with the ball. Has the Greek freak on him. Stare down 3. Misses. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Gives it to Middleton. Middleton can't get the turnaround jumper to go. That's a bad offensive possession by the Bucks. Clippers with the rebound. Kawhi with the ball. Middleton on him. Kicks it out to Morris. Morris gets it to Batum. Paul George can't get the 3 to go. Kawhi gets the offensive board. Wow. Gets it to Beverly. That's another thing that's been hurting the Clippers. I mean the Bucks. Offensive rebound, but Augustine gets the steal. Gets it to Middleton. Gets it to Cryington. Back to Middleton. Middleton gets it into Giannis. Giannis gets the and one. Has a chance to complete the 3-point play as Beverly gets called for the foul. He definitely doesn't like the call. Or no, he's getting at Morris for not rotating on defense. Today, Giannis with 31 points here today. All right, Giannis completes the 3-point play. 1-point game, 199 with 2:30 left to go here in the fourth. All right, Clippers call a timeout as they lead by 1 here late in the fourth. All right, out of the timeout. Clippers with the ball. Kawhi with Middleton on him. And nice defense by the Bucks as they get a 24-second violation. Bucks get the ball back. And Middleton, he did a nice job here on Kawhi. Didn't give up on his man. Also, did not let him have that shot. He forced him to his right instead of letting him stay on his left where he loves to go to for that turnaround jumper. Augustine gets it to Middleton. Batum almost had the steal, but goes out of bounds. Luck. Bucks are very lucky that was not a turnover. So they keep it with 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Definitely got to take care of the ball via the Bucks. Middleton gives it to Giannis. Giannis goes up, gets fouled. He has a chance to go. He has a chance to go to the line to either tie this game or give the Bucks the lead. Their first lead since the third quarter. Giannis knocks down the first. Holiday comes in for the Bucks. Beverly's going to sit down. All right, Giannis has one more that could give the Bucks the lead. And he knocks down the second. The Bucks go up 101-100, their first lead since the midpoint of the third quarter. Clippers with the ball. PG with it. Gets it to Morris. Morris gets it to Batum. Back to Morris. Back to PG. PG gets inside. Wow, misses the layup. Corrington gets the rebound. Gets it to Middleton. Sets the screen for Middleton. Gets it to Giannis. Wow, Connaughton misses the layup. He thought he was fouled. Clippers with the board. Kawhi with the ball. Gets it into Batum. Okay, DiVincenzo got a little too aggressive. He gets called for the foul. But the Bucks have one to give. Next one, 9 times out of 10, will put them in the bonus. Well, put them over the limit, excuse me. They get it into Kawhi. Kawhi with the 3. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo flies in for the rebound. Under a minute remaining, the Bucks lead by 1. Middleton with the ball. Bucks definitely need to score here. Middleton, the jumper rattles in and out. Here come the Clippers. PG brings the ball up the court. PG can't get the 3 to go. Wow, that was a bad shot by Paul George. Bucks with the rebound. Budenholzer calls timeout. Bucks lead by 1 with 24 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Back and forth we go, good people. All right. DiVincenzo inbounds to Holiday. Gives it to Giannis. In the Holiday. Kicks it out to Quarantine. Wow. And they get it to Giannis. Giannis throws it down. 103, 100 Bucks. Man, Giannis flew in and just threw it down. Clippers call timeout with 10.3 left to go here in the game. Wow. Giannis put half of the Clippers four out there. Well, half of the Clippers four on a poster. And Marcus Morris looked like he did not want to be in that picture of that poster. Intelligent Cycle, you said Clippers choking it up once again. That's cold. But yeah, the Clippers definitely had a great chance of putting this game away, and they did not cash in. You know, there was definitely missed shots here late in this fourth quarter. Also, they definitely did not find a way to stop Giannis. All right, Clippers with the ball, 10.3 left to go as they try to tie this game. They get it into PG. PG gets it to Kawhi. Kawhi for the tie, can't get it to go. And the Bucks secure the rebound. Middleton gets fouled. He will step to the line for 2 free throws with 2.1 left to go. As the Bucks are trying to extend their winning streak to 5. And they are about 2.1 seconds away from doing so. Middleton knocks down the first. Both teams have one timeout left. Middleton knocks down both, 105, 100 Bucks. Here come the Clippers. PG can't get the 3 ball to go, and that's it. The Clippers lose this game. The Bucks extend their winning streak to 5. As the Bucks definitely came up clutch late in the fourth quarter with some timely defense, also hit some big shots. Giannis definitely has his 4th straight 30-point game. What's up, Manny? How you doing? Man, this was a good game here. Like I thought it would be. Back and forth we go. Said I'm finding you. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for joining me. But man, this was a fun game to watch. Back and forth, came down to the wire like I expected it would be. Both teams put it all out there, put it all on the line. You know, the Clippers, they definitely had a chance to win this game, but costly turnovers, also bad offensive possessions, and they just could not stop the Greek Freak late in the fourth quarter. Definitely cost them this game. Say you crying, what's wrong? Miss Shalane, you said good game and good live stream. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Oh, you crying about the Clippers, about your Clippers losing. Man, the Clippers had ample opportunity to win this game. Matter of fact, they had a good chance of putting this game away. But they just couldn't hit the timely shots to separate from the Bucks. Also, definitely some bad defensive possessions, some key turnovers. And it seems like in some ways the Bucks was giving them this game. As you know, they were missing key free throws down the stretch. But the Bucks didn't capitalize on the opportunity. I mean, the Clippers, excuse me. The Clippers did not capitalize on the opportunity, which they should have. They had a great opportunity to win this game. I mean, come on, they were leading by as many as 8 and just couldn't get it done. So you definitely got to give the Bucks all their credit for coming back from this, coming back from this deficit and winning this game late in the fourth quarter, as they definitely stepped up defensively, especially on PG and Kawhi, because they definitely had opportunities to score, especially when the Bucks were leading by 1 late in the fourth quarter. But like they say, this is a game of makes and misses. And the Clippers definitely had a lot of opportunities, and they just didn't capitalize on them like they should have. Because, I mean, they basically had the Bucks on the ropes and just couldn't get it done. Definitely agree. Intelligent Cycle, you said Giannis is the man. Good game all around. Definitely, he had a hell of a game. 30 plus points for the 4th straight game. He was not going to let his team lose here this afternoon, even though they have been down by as many as, 8 to 10 points. He still was going to keep his team in the game. So, yep, Giannis played a great game. Middleton was pretty solid, but also the Bucks bench was a key factor in this win. The Bucks bench had more points than the Clippers bench. So that's another reason why the Bucks ended up winning this game. You have Portis, he was pretty solid. Holiday, he was a little bit rusty. So didn't expect much from him. Quarantine had a solid game. So the Bucks bench definitely played a little bit better than the Clippers bench. So excuse me, the Bucks get a win at home against the Clippers. They win 5 in a row. While the Clippers definitely, had a great chance of, winning this game. They just let it slip away late in the fourth quarter. So they slipped to 24-12. The Bucks go to 21-13. All right, y'all, I got to get out of here. I got to get ready for another live stream at 8 o'clock. It's going to be me, Kenny of Opinion But Facts, and the crew. We're going to be doing the live stream for the Warriors and Lakers game. So y'all make sure y'all come back and tune in for that. I thank God for all of y'all just wanting to tune in, listen to me talk sports, watch me eat, and I just enjoy chatting it up with y'all in the chat. But make sure you come back at 8 o'clock for the Warriors and Lakers. Until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. Salute. And I'll be back at 8. See y'all then.